So, Chapter 21, a mental exercise. Now, right now it is Friday the 8th at 12:47 in the morning, and we're almost done, so let's just keep pressing through. A mental exercise. The purpose of mental exercises must not be misunderstood. There is no virtue in charms or formulated strings of words. There is no shortcut to development by repeating prayers or incantations. A mental exercise is an exercise, not in repeating words, but in the thinking of certain thoughts. The phrases that we repeatedly hear become convictions, as Goethe says, and the thoughts that we repeatedly think become habitual and make us what we are. The purpose in taking a mental exercise is that you may think certain thoughts repeatedly until you form a habit of thinking them. Then they will be your thoughts all the time. Taken in the right way and with an understanding of their purpose, mental exercises are of great value, but taken as most people take them, they are worse than useless. Now remember the mental exercise when you're concentrating, mental exercise, you're concentrating on thinking the same thoughts. Now remember what the power of the will is for. That is what the will is used for, holding your thoughts steadily to the purpose on one thing. And concentration is focusing and concentrating that thought towards a specific purpose. Will and concentration can be closely linked together. And when you're thinking the thought, remember, when you think, you set brain cells into activity, and you are forming the circuit within your own brain, your mechanism of attachment. Now that is how we build those thinking habits, by continuously thinking them. Remember, a thought is only truly ours until we think them over continuously, sincerely, till we give emotions and connection to the thought. When we give feeling and life to the thought, that thought will express life into our world. Taken in the right way and with an understanding of their purpose, mental exercises are a great value, but taken as most people take them, they are worse than useless. The thoughts embodied in the following exercises are the ones you want to think. You should take the exercise once or twice daily, but you should think the thoughts continuously. That is, do not think them twice a day for a stated time and then forget them until it is time to take the exercise again. The exercise is to impress you with the material for continuous thoughts, to impress it upon your subconscious mind, your seat of habit. Remember, we are creatures of habit. We are what we habitually do, what we repeatedly do. Take a time when you can have from 20 minutes to a half an hour to secure from interruption, and proceed first to make yourself physically comfortable. Lie at ease in a Morris chair, or on a couch, or in bed. It is best to lie flat on your back. If you have no other time, take the exercise on going to bed at night and before rising in the morning. First, let your attention travel over your body from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, relaxing every muscle as you go. Relax completely. And next, get physical and other ills off your mind. Let the attention pass down the spinal cord and out over the nerves to the extremities, and as you do so, think, quote, "My nerves are in perfect order all over my body. They obey my will, and I have great nerve force," end quote. Next, bring your attention to the lungs and think, quote, "I am breathing deeply and quietly, and the air goes into every cell of my lungs, which are in perfect condition. My blood is purified and made clean," end quote. Next, to the heart, quote, "My heart is beating strongly and steadily, and my circulation is perfect, even to my extremities," end quote. Next, your attention to the digestive system, quote, "My stomach and bowels perform their work perfectly. My food is digested and assimilated in my body, and my body rebuilt and nourished. My liver, kidney, and bladder each perform their several functions without pain or strain. I am perfectly well. My body is resting, my mind is quiet, and my soul is at peace," end quote. Quote, "I have no anxiety about financial or other matters. God, who is within me, is also in all the things I want, impelling them towards me. And to add on, there is also a saying that whatever you want you. Because God, who is within me, is also in all things I want, impelling them towards me. With what? What is that lovely law which impels things towards each other? You guessed it, the law of attraction, the most senior quote-unquote law in existence. All that I want is already given to me. I have no anxiety about my health, for I am perfectly well. I have no worry or fear whatever. I rise above all temptation to moral evil. I cast out all greed, selfishness, and narrow personal ambition. I do not hold envy, malice, or enmity towards any living soul. I will follow no course of action which is not in accord with my highest ideals. I am right, and I will do right. End quote. Now moving on to this is kind of a little go over for viewpoints, consecration, identification, idealization, and realization. So viewpoint. All is right with the world. It is perfect and advancing to completion. I will contemplate the facts of social, political, and industrial life only from this high viewpoint. Behold, it is all very good. I will see all human beings, all my acquaintances, friends, neighbors, and the members of my own household in the same way. They are all good. Nothing is wrong with the universe. Nothing can be wrong but my own personal attitude, and henceforth I keep that right. My whole trust is in God. Consecration. I will obey my soul and be true to that within me which is highest. I will search within for the pure idea of right in all things, and when I find it, I will express it in my outward life. I will abandon everything I have outgrown for the best I can think. I will have the highest thoughts concerning all my relationships, and my manner and action shall express these thoughts. I surrender my body to be ruled by my mind. I yield my mind to the dominion of my soul, and I give my soul to the guidance of God. Identification. There is but one substance and source, and of that I am made, and with it I am one. It is my Father. I proceeded forth and came from it. My Father and I are one, and my Father is greater than I, and I do His will. I surrender myself to conscious unity with pure spirit. There is but one, and that one is everywhere. I am one with eternal consciousness. Idealization. Form a mental picture of yourself as you want to be, and at the greatest height your imagination can picture. Dwell upon this for some little time, holding the thought, quote, "This is what I really am. It is a picture of my own soul. I am this now in soul, and I am becoming this in outward manifestation." Quote, realization. I appropriate to myself the power to become what I want to be, and to do what I want to do. I exercise creative energy. All the power there is mine. I will rise and go forth with power and perfect confidence. I will do mighty works in the strength of the Lord my God. I will trust and not fear, for God is with me. We have no reason to fear, for God is with us. He is sitting with you right now. He is with you right now as you are sitting watching this video, Creator. He is surrounding you on each side. He is pressing up against you. It is through Him that the words I speak and the sounds that I make are able to be picked up by your own personal consciousness. It is through Him, because if He didn't exist, nothing else would be in existence. There is no other way. It's like this source is the median between me and you. You know, the only reason we could communicate with each other, not only because this source is there, because we came forth from it, but the sounds I make, you wouldn't even be able to hear it unless this thing was there. Because remember, it is along the ether. It travels along the mind of God. Your thoughts, your words, everything you think and everything you do, everything you say, every action you permit yourself to take is being created and manifesting. You are projecting it into this cosmic consciousness, and it is being picked up by the personal consciousnesses of everyone else. Now that is the end of chapter 21 with a mental exercise, and now we are on our last one.